Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. I am still dressed in Mr. Villager's outfit that his village made for me, this brooch, and I still have my travel bag. And so, yeah, this is one of Mr. Villager's skins that he made for me, and I'm still wearing it right now. It's good everyday wear for being on land, so I like it. And here we go. I'm going to change my view. We are in Rosa Ouro, and how are you today? We are in Rosa Ouro, and we were in Twitch earlier today doing some things on the Wide River. This is the river on the other side of town, the Wide River. This is where the shipwright is down below. And so some crafters and workers who are going to help with building the ships are moving in. One of them is a second Forrester. And I'm right here. I know I don't have any lights on, but let's look at this Forrester for a minute. I don't think I have anyone here yet who's ready. I have some school kids who haven't graduated yet. There is Alberto actually has graduated, and he has a 7 in strength. This is what we're going to look at, all the different things. Aiden's not ready, but his older brother, I think that's his older brother, is ready. Let's look and see if we have Aquino. Aquino is not ready yet, but she has more. Now, Adeline, this would be an interesting thing for Adeline. Adeline's sister is a carpenter. Her mother is a chef, and she was working with her, and her dad is a blacksmith. She's a 9, and that seems really, really good. Now, she's working somewhere else. I think she's working at the bank right now, but I think she's going to say that banking isn't for her and that she would like to do an outdoors job, and I have one for her. Now, this keeps her close to family, and I think this is going to be interesting. So she's going to be here. Let's look for a second. We've got everything's turned on right now. I think that's fine that all these things are turned on. Although I have a tendency, I'm going to turn off these. We're not going to grow these. A jungle might have to grow. Acacia, yes. It's interesting that mushrooms have been included in what the Forrester does now. And yeah, so that's very curious. She's not growing any of this, including fungus. I don't remember them being there before. Azaleas we'll leave on. We're in the desert. We're in the Badlands, and we do have oak. We do need to grow birch, but we're not really growing too much more than that in exotic things. This is not a greenhouse, for example, so we're not going to grow weird trees. The dark oak, okay. And I think that is it. I don't know about mushrooms. It's too dry. We would need a house to grow them in, and so I am taking them off. Mahogany, turning all of these off. There's oak. There's oak, practically at the bottom. And there we go. So this is the beginning of hers. Let's look at minimum stock. Let's make sure she at least has a couple axes that she can use. She is brand new at this, so at most she is going to be able to use a wooden axe. I think we're going to have her have 3 wooden axes here. And we'll start out with that, and shears. Let's have her have 3 sets of shears, and she should get those from the courier. So there is the beginning. The sun is coming up, and I believe that this is being worked on by Athena. Athena's working on this. It's still pretty dark, isn't it? Let me get a light for a minute, and this will take us. So earlier in Twitch, we actually did begin to put in some walkways here. We have this walkway stretching across the top of the blacksmith, and it is up high enough. Now the question is right here. Am I going to have this go straight through, or is it going to come down? This is actually where the road is at 85. So I think we're going to have it come down. But I was looking to see if I had some underground walkways that I could put through this mountain. The problem is that on the under end of this mountain is an Aztec, what do we call this? We call this a stonemason, and it is 85 right here. So that is the walk. So the question is, what do I want to go into the mountain? Now, all the styles, no, not all of them, many of the styles have active developers, active style designers, and Cavern is one of them. And I don't believe that the connectors that I've used in the past are available. That's not what I want. A stone lower. Let's see if this is. This is probably the closest thing to, yes, this is it. So this still exists. Good. A stone lower is probably what we're going to use in this section. And so let me come, I'm on the other side. Let me come over here. And I want to look at this for a moment. If we put one in right here, see where she's walking over from there? This is why we want to put one here. Let's look here. Let's do infrastructure. No, wait, it changed. Let's do cavern again. And let's go to infrastructure, go to connectors, and let's go to stone lower. And I think this is the one we were just looking at. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's turn it this way and see how long it actually is. Because we'd be putting it sort of right here like this. Let's move it over a little bit. And let's have it be here like this. How far is it going into here? And there you go. So that is the entrance for the Incan workshop, and it has some areas up here, and then it has an area that goes through here that we don't have built yet. And you can see the connector hut block right in that spot there. So it's going to come to the back of this building ultimately. And the question is, am I going to do it straight from here? See, this right here is the top. We can't go too much farther over than that. I would have liked it to have been not as, oh, I know how I can do. Not again. Not again. It is an actual thunderstorm. Now this is the second one of these, so it must be the monsoon season. Let's quickly go in here. Let's, whoa. Let's go to sleep. Wow. So we ended up sleeping till the next morning because sleeping during rainstorms is so peaceful. So here we are. Here is this piece. So if we brought it to here, just to see where it is in relationship to this walkway, it would actually, it would actually be over this way for the wall and the walkway. Let's come here and let's see. I'm going to push this all the way back. I want to see where it comes to here. So I'm going to come in here and there it is. Okay, and now let's push it this way until it disappears. And there's the white of it right there. And so if there was a door here, which there is, this is right here. This is the walkway piece right here. We could put the walkway right there, right to this doorway piece right here. Let me bring this back one more. All right. So that gives us some idea of what we're looking at. And then we just need to bring it back forward. So how far away is it when we do that? Look at that. Look at where it is in relationship to that. I think this is where it needs to be. And I think that we are going to move it over one so that it is not on that place right there. Saf. Hi, Saf Kiasu. How are you? Posise. And yes, so I'm going to put it here, and it is right now where it needs to be up. Did you see what I just did? Okay, this is 85. Ooh, Zaf, Vincentius Primus is here.
Hi, Zaf.
Thank you. Uh-oh, it is the tea.
It might be the tea. I didn't brew it. I just smelled it when I took it out of the
package.
It doesn't smell like lawn clippings. It actually smells burnt.
Isn't
It's
that
a weird
odd?
smell. That's black with honey.
Thank you.
Single bag, no mint.
Thank you. And very, very, very hot. Okay, let me put this here. Let me put that there. And let me see if I can drink that. I might not be able to. You are okay? Okay. Itaxi. Can you hear me? Okay. I told him that you said hi. And let me see here. So this is where I want it to be. So let's do this. So here we have constructed and let us X. All right, so this is what we have right here. We're actually going to take away all of this right here. We're going to take away all of the extra that is here. all the way down to the ground. I'm even going to push this back. We'll put dirt there on top of that part right there. We're taking away the part that is not in the mountain, except right here. I'll keep that, but the rest of it is going away till I get to mountain. So there's mountain, there's mountain. There's one here. There's another. And here's this. So, and there we are. Okay. So this means that this is coming to this part right here. Now there isn't anything here yet. So I'm actually going to cut this part away until I start seeing maybe some indication of the stonemason. And we'll have that. And we'll see. So yeah, we're starting out with just trying to get a walkway here between the Forrester and the rest of the village up here, the rest of the wide river waterfront walkways. Nothing there yet. There we go. Look at what we've got. We've got a breakthrough. So there it is. That is actually the building, and then we'll see what happens after this building is built. After the stonemason is built there. Now these pieces that we've had at other times, we're not going to have them. We're actually going to, in this area here, probably put in this and this for this part right here. This 1, 2, 3 right here. And I'm going to do it right now. So I'm taking this out. Use a pickaxe, it's faster. There we go. And we're just going to bring it to here for right now. I'm going to put the orange on the outside and the regular down the middle. And I think I'll like that. So here we are. Let's begin. Ooh. Okay, so we kind of did. Okay, next, let's put this color. Did you see that person standing there? Okay, and that brings us to here. Now, they can walk through here to get to it, so even though there's nothing here yet, so they can actually walk through. But let's do this last one right here. There we go. Then we have a missing one here. We have those, we'll take those away. And this is the inside so far. And these right here, we're actually going to put these in for now. On this part. And we'll see, there goes Adeline. Now, Adeline is not taking this road yet, which is going to be interesting. So we have the road coming to that part right there, but there isn't any real walkway to it. We could bring this part over, but I don't want to yet. I prefer this to be in the middle here. Let me put something here. And I don't want that. Okay. So that's what it looks like so far. So it kind of looks like these areas down here, and we can make something to show something in regards to that, what we're doing there. And there we are. So the new Forrester, Adeline, is actually has an area up here that she is working on the top of the hill. How does she get up the top of the hill? That's one of the things. One of the other things that we have to look at is how she's going to get to the top of the hill. So I'd like to, the sun's going to come up. I'd like to stay here for a minute, and I'm going to call her. Okay, I'm going to give her an axe and a shovel because I don't want to wait. Shears, E-A-R. Give her shears and an axe so that she can actually do something. We're going to put them right here. And then I'm going to call her. And there she is. Okay. I know. You need things. You're definitely a long way from home. Okay. She can still ask for these things. So we'll let her continue. But this is what I want to see. What's she going to do here? What is she going to do? First of all, did you see her go to that? I don't really want her going out here. So let me see. So she's going up the mountain right here. And this is what I thought she was going to do. So we're going to have to make, just for her, a way up. And I think I'm going to make it out of stair. Nope. Terra stair. So let me get stair pieces. There's orange and there's Terra. And let's see. Yeah, see, it practically goes straight up like this. So let us have her come where she wants to come, right to here. Let's have this part be like this. Let's have this part come away right here. And let's put this in, right in this spot right here. So now I think we're just going to have it go straight up from here. See the red ones there? We're going to put orange in here. And this one is going to be one of these. Now we need some other colors. Let's get red and white and brown. Let's get red, white, and brown. Stair. There's brown, white, and we don't need this right now, and red. There we go. So, Zaf, for those of you, hello. For those of you who are watching, Zaf actually sent me a really gorgeous Ooh, the gray. I forgot the gray. Is it light gray? Yes, it is. Light gray. Zeph sent me a really beautiful fountain design on Instagram and in a message on Instagram, and it was gorgeous, and I actually love it. It definitely looks like it's for Prasino because it has a lot of green, it has some frogs and some things, so it definitely looks like something that Prasino would put up, and I actually like the idea of that. So I'm looking at some places. I think I found a place where I would like it to be, and I'm looking at that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just gonna put a couple stairs in there. So there's definitely a way up. You can see that there's a way up. It's pretty intense, but I think it'll be okay. And we'll put that there, put that. And on this side, let's just put one of these right here on this side to match that for the guards, for the druids, so that they will come up. Having this narrow little area here will also make it possible for us to put something here. We might put housing, and that's what I'm going to look at. So remember, she was complaining that she didn't have a place. We can do one of two things. Oops, no, we don't want to do that. We can do one of two things with Adeline. Adeline can move into her parents' house because Dulce, her sister, still lives there. She could share a room with her parents' house, but how far away is this? Let's look and see. It's far enough away that it's not coming up for her. That's how far away it is. And let me see. There she is. So it's 115. Those, how far away are you? Oh, you're actually okay. But Sato's has the long commute. That 115 is too long. Let's see if there's some room in this apartment building right here. Let's look. And there is not. Calliope is here. Let's look and see who's here. Let's move Weston, and let's move Peyton. We're going to move Weston and Peyton, and we're going to put Adeline here, if I can find her again. Just for a moment. That's interesting that I can't find her to live here. Let's move the two people who are now homeless. Let's move whoosh. I knew that was going to happen. All right, are we still moving? No, we're not moving anymore. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, I don't have any controls. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I was wondering. Okay, we didn't want to go that far. At least not underwater. Hold on. I have nothing to soothe the savage throat beast right now. Obviously the tea isn't going to do it. And yeah, so I apologize. I'm just going to have to cut out so as not to be coughing in your ear until the tea that I normally use. There we go. Weston can be here. Peyton can be here. It looks like Chalia should be here. Look at this. Let's put Chalia here. Dulce is fine where she is. Isabella. And now if we can find where did Adeline go? Okay. Afgarista. All right, so let's go up and find out where she went. I'd have to go to the other side of town to find her because she actually is living. She was actually studying earth sciences. So now I think we're just going to have her. Is there a way through right here? There is, but this isn't right. Let's put this right here and let's take that away so that if they want to come through, they can come through right here. Do I want to? Yes, I do. Do I want to have anything? Nope. We're going to bring it up all the way right there. All right. So a couple people don't have a place to live, so let's quickly get them into this place right here. So let's come here. And let's look. So let's get Peyton in here. And where did she go? Did you hear that? Did you hear that person just fall? This would be 83. So we are going to have some housing on the other side. I don't know who that was who just fell from someplace. But apparently there's some way that they're getting. Let me go to sleep for a minute. There's some way that they're getting to the road, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to come here, and we'll go to sleep right here. Let's come down. Let's come down, down, down. And let me go right here like this. Let's get the blanket, and let's go to sleep. And let's see. And here we are. Okay. All right, it's morning. I'm going to come here, come up. Let's close this again. Let's come out. And let's look at where Adeline is. It's possible that she might need to come over the top and actually live someplace by herself. See these right here? It would mean that she wouldn't live with anybody. I don't like that. I know there are people who like living by themselves. I know that. Let's see if we can find her super quickly right here. This is how far away it is. And that's why it's not showing me her, because it's 114. So it's over 100 still. There is no place. And this is what happens when you start setting down places. It's like, where are they going to live? Let's look at this one right here. This is couples housing. But for right now, because I don't have any place for her to live, let me see if this is closer. It's 78. It's closer than anything else right now. And so she's going to have to live here for the time being. Now, this is going to be interesting to see how she maneuvers this. But there she goes. And look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And she is cutting down trees. And she has a closer place to live now.
Great to see you.
So we're going to make that go away. And what is that? A jungle log? How did you get a jungle log up here? I didn't notice any jungles. I saw acacia. Oh, it's a fruit tree. It's one of the fruit trees. See, there's a fruit tree right down here, and that must have been one of the fruit trees that was up there. And so, okay, all right. So now that we know what she's doing, that looked better. Let's do this, and let's see if we can get her to come up here like this. This would need to be like this, but then she would be coming up to here. So let me see if that works better. Yeah, that does. Okay. And we've got this walkway that no one's going to use yet. No one's going to be using this yet. Let's take this out right here and join these parts to this walkway here. Let's take this and let's take that. Okay, so now we have a way for her to maybe use, a way for Athena to use. Athena is right here, and she's supposed to be working on that. Let's look for a second. Let's come here. No, I don't need a light or a blanket or anything like that. Hi, Athena. What do you need?
What can I do for you?
I don't know. What do you want? You still want a flower pot? Okay. I'm going to cancel and have her re-ask for that. That's all she needs. It says she has one. So why is she asking for it? Exactly. So that's why we were checking, just to make sure. And that will take care of that. Now down here, Peyton is working on the level 2 of this. And this is going to be amazing, this fishery. And right now it's level 1. And he doesn't have any problem. This is going to go right to Athena's builder's shop, which he is using right now in order to build what he's building. So let's look here. And he needs a ton of stone. So I'm not sure that I understand this. It says a stone recipe. Stone smelter in progress. Okay, so the stone smelter is making those. And that's a nice thing, this new thing right here, where you can look and see the stone smelter is making it. That's some of the things that have been added that are really fun. So I updated, and Jade Colonies was the only thing that didn't like the update in some kind of way. And so we'll have to find out what it is. The Jade infrastructure is still there, but and works fine with Minecolonies. But Jade Colonies, who's been working fine with Minecolonies all along, all of a sudden isn't. And so that's something the devs will have to figure out. But so it's not on. I don't have Jade Colonies on. So far, I can't tell what I'm missing because of it, and that's good. One thing that happened with the update is something that I really hope is going to be fixed. So I have some dark oak walkways. This is one of them right here. I have another dark oak walkway down here. And this morning, for the first time, I started seeing oh, they're gone. Yay! Okay, good. They're gone. I started seeing walkway pieces that tells you that this is a walk and this is where they're going to walk. And I shouldn't be able to see those when I'm not in the builder's tool. I should only be able to see those if I am making something and have the builder's tool down. And I was seeing it. It's like, I don't understand. Oh, is she actually out of food? Now, I noticed this. I noticed that it is very quick for them to be out. She sure is. She's completely out of food. And let's look here. Let's skip and let's see if she has anything on her at all. She has nuts. No one wants them. No one wants peanuts, and they saw me come in, so now they're coming to check and see if I brought food. And the answer is no, people, I did not. The courier should be bringing food from the cookery. And if this is the case, it is beginning to look more and more like a single cookery cannot handle all 7 of the restaurants. Now, I know this is an edge case, but I'm looking at it now. I already had 7 restaurants when I started, and she's not getting any food. Now, it could be the size of the place is making it that nothing's being done when I'm over on the other side of town, and I don't know what to do about that. I could ask
Right away.
Vincentius Primus about that. You didn't go to sleep for the last 3 days? That's interesting because I haven't been over here. I think that's what that... No, because of the thunderstorms. There were thunderstorms. So she's supposed to be making stuff. Let's look at the inventory. She is roasting things because she doesn't have as much birch slab as she did. What do I see here? I don't see anything. I absolutely don't see anything. I see that she got bread. I see that there's a single hummus up there. This rice was imported. She has milk, and she did make butter, and she did make cheese. She definitely made butter, because look how many milk cartons there are here. So she did get milk, and she made lots. So then it's just a matter of she's not keeping up. So who got the food that she made? Let's go down to the warehouse. I'm going to put these bottles Actually, I should put these bottles on a balloon. Let's put these bottles on a balloon up here to go back to Prasino, where the milk came from. We're going to give them back their bottles. We're recycling them. They'll just wash them and put more milk in them. And we'll do that. We got milk from them, and we got something else. I think stone, cobble, believe it or not. We're in the Badlands here, and even the mine, I think he's beyond the point where where Trenton is actually digging out enough cobble for some new builds that we have. So the cobble was imported from Prasino specifically for doing that. Let me put this light on for a second. Let's go look at what Trenton is doing right quick. Trenton is the miner, and there is cobble in his, but see, it's not that much. It's practically only enough for him to do anything with. Let's see. This is what it looks like right now. And I could have looked at the log to see where he's working, but I don't see anything. But this is how far down he is. So he is definitely at the point where, see that right there? See that? Those are closed off. Why are they closed off? I don't see any lava. Water? The other mine. Oh, it's the other mine. I was wondering. Yeah. So at one point there were 3 mines, and or he closed it off because there was something scary in here. That is very curious. That doesn't look like another mine. That actually looks like this mine. And I don't remember them doing that, closing off mines, what, after they've done mining them out? Let's go up. That would be new, wouldn't it? That would definitely be new if they were doing that. Let's see. I don't see any other place. That looks like he's working here. And this is definitely a place where there was more than one mine. Right here. That's what's going on here for sure. So yeah, so it was probably the fact that we had overlapping mines, and that's why that was closed off. So let's come up. This is up, and let's go here for a minute. I want to see what the log says. Guards. We don't have a guard. Yes, we do. We have, let me check. I'll check and see in a minute. Required levels. So, at the very bottom, at 32, is where he's mining right now. And we'll just check back then with that. So, but yes, we're not getting enough cobble for the fact that he is mining. He's not mining as much. Let's go down to the saloon and go to sleep for a second. So we have a couple things going on since we have a little more time here. We have a couple things going on in this part of town that we actually need to answer. And I know those people are there and they need food. So I could go down, first of all, into the warehouse and see if there's any extra food in the warehouse, if the food is being delivered to the warehouse first. And I might have to watch something, I beg your pardon, to watch a tutorial and see if in fact he's making, or she is making food for the warehouse and not for the restaurants. So let me see for a second. Let's look for the dolma. Nope. Let's look for hummus. Nope. Let's look for pottage. AG8. Nope. Nothing. All right. Those cakes are for the baker and they come from Prasino. We have clay. We have onions. And yeah. So some foods had been turned off just so that they would use the new food. But I think I'm going to have to turn them back on, because we're not getting anything. And now I know in Rosa Ouro that they are getting some food. We just saw that they're making butter, at least. And that's good for bread and things like that. So we'll have to come back here and see. No one's here right now. She thinks she's inside, so let's recall her. Yeah, I know. And there we go. So it says that she's asking. It says that those things are there. Let me look here. I'm going to put back a couple of things that we took off. And one was fish, cod, CD. Let's have her. It is on here. Okay. That's Farmer's Delight. Let's put back salmon. We don't really have salmon. Bass. Bass is on. Let's put back onions and ION. And let's put roasted onions on. Those are the ones from Pam's, and garlic. Let's put back roasted garlic. And let's see if she'll make them. And see if they'll eat them. Somebody's eating something. Did I do peanuts? Let me see if I turn that off. PEA and UT. I did not turn it off. So some food's coming from somewhere. Let's look. And there it is. Okay, so they're now eating fish again, which is good. Fish we do have, and they'll get some fish. Let's go to the other restaurants and straighten that out. And while we are on our way, we can check on the fact that we have Hira actually finished. He finished. Dun, 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 dun. He finished the library level 4, and we need to get him started on level 5. And then after he's done, we will have him return to working on the Wasteland farm, the new farm. Kaylee right here, Carly, not Kaylee, Carly. Nakiasha, that's right, you took over.
I'll take
keep
care of it.
forgetting that Nakayasha took over. Let's cancel these and let her ask for them in this stream. And so we'll do that. And we'll see if she gets them back. We're coming up on Lexi's restaurant right now. I know I passed Omar. And let's see what's happening here. So in the beginning, I wanted them to be able to get the other food, but they've all had the other food now. And so now I'm turning back on the things that they were eating before and that we have plenty of. And garlic. They love roasted garlic. And those are off. And I know that now that probably requires the cooker to make it, but I want to see if they will. And I have everything on here. I'm missing something. Bass. That's on. And salmon, we don't get that much salmon, but ALMON. It's turned on anyway. We don't really get that much. So I think that's everything. What do you mean? What? Oh, look at this. Look at what she's got. That's interesting. I wonder if that means that she's close enough to the cooker that those orders are coming through. I wonder if that's what that means. Let me come here for a minute. Nakayasha is waiting for some things, and I see construction tape. Okay, so let's continue. We're headed up to all the way up there to the 3rd level, so that we can actually see what has gotten done. So let's come here. There's another way up right here. And then from here, I think we have to go over to here to get up again. Sure enough, right here. And here we are. And this should take us across. Nope, we have to go up one to get across. What do I want to do here? I'm going to take these down. I'm going to put another step right here to make it easier on everyone. And let's make this go. And there we go. So we're going to go and see the new... Hi, Makino.
What is it?
I don't know. You tell me. Do you have any food? No, and you barely have any shears. Hold on a sec. Let's come down. Let's come here and let's see if she has brewing recipes. Interesting. That wasn't there before. That is fascinating. Now she can do magic potions from either kind of bottles. And now there's going to be recipes. And she can't ask for, hello, Alessandra. She can't ask for shears in advance. So she'll just have to ask for shears when she needs them. So she is good for now. And now here we are. This is the tourist area here. We have the enchanter right here, who I believe Carly is working on. Let's see who's here. Hira's here. And let's come over to here. Carly is working out of Ainsley's balloon, and let's open, let's not do that just yet because I want Hira to continue working on this, because look what happened here. So remember, we had glass and we don't have glass in these sections right now. So this is one of the things that we need this to get done really quickly. Dun, 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 dun. So now this is the equivalent of the library, the antiquities library, the Druid library. This is the antiquities library, the Druid library. I think that I put the fish into this place here, in the Druid library, and we'll do that, but I want to wait. I'm going to do it as a part of level 5 to do that. So Hira is going to begin working on the level 5 of this. And this is a massive build, and so Hira can handle that. Carly, who is taking over Ainsley's balloon. So Ainsley had this balloon right here, as well as a living balloon, a balloon house right here, and a shop. This was Ainsley's shop, but she's gone, and so Nakiasha has taken over that shop, and Nakiasha and Annie, I think, is her partner. I'm almost positive, but I'm going to go check. Yes, Nakiasha and Annie moved in, since Annie is right across the way here. Colson is the stone smelter, but Annie's shop is right here. Right here. So that's a very nice commute. And so Nakiasha is here, and she is going to be working on the things that need to be worked on right here. For instance, we have the cookery. If we're going to upgrade this housing, which is going in, putting some farm housing in for people living in this area. It's a shared house. So this is the shared house that we're going to use for the librarians in Prasino and the like. We'll see if we put it anyplace else. When the level 5 is done, we will take back this coastline here, right here. And we'll see. All right, I'm going to try. Let's see if my throat will be soothed by honey in black tea. Okay, so when she's done, the part that's been added to the shoreline, see those squares? That's going to come away. And over here, I think that was always like that, so we don't have to worry about that part, but we're definitely not having this, and that includes, oops, it's too dark. It's too dark, I'm sorry. Let me come here. I'm just gonna sleep for a minute. And let's come here. Let's come here. So we can see underwater here that there was land right here. So that isn't adding, it's just this part, and we'll take that away. Okay. Let's come up here and let's find out what she's doing. I know that she's working on something. but I just want to find out if she's actually gotten the things that she needed. Judging by the frustration in her voice.
It's a fine day.
No, but it doesn't sound like it so much, does it? These are things she's asking for. And I'm going to have her re-ask for those. We're going to go over to Prudence right now. And I'm going to make sure that Prudence can make her all of those pieces. Let's do that. So that means going down now. So we're going to go down here. I think we need to go down one more. That comes down to here. Is there one? Nope, this is the bottom of this because there's the pool right here. I love that. So let's use this walkway, which was put in specifically so that we could do this. It seems, you can tell me if it seems darker to you. It seems a little dark. All right. So see that block there on the walkway, that glass block? That is where Prudence is. And we're going to come here. We're going to look at her custom pieces. And sure enough, so these need oxidized copper. So let's teach that. These need cut copper. So let's teach that. This, I'm not sure she's learned this one yet because it's saying, and there it is again. Is it not doing? It's not going away. Okay. Let's teach her the combined glass pieces, this pieces that she needs. And then let's teach the glass and the calcite pieces that are being used. That's a different blue. So we'll teach that. And there is the cyan gates. And we'll teach that. Now some of that is going to go away. Because it's the roadway pieces that we are not using. But we'll see what it looks like when it's the level 5 of this. Right now, I think that she's making the level 4. And what we can do is go back up and look. Let's look at this restaurant for a minute and see what's happening here. This is Bera, and Bera is showing that she's serving pottage and nuts and muffins, which is most interesting. So she is serving food. So that means possibly, and I don't know for sure, I'd have to ask. And I'm not inclined to ask anything right now because they're so busy porting to 21, and my case isn't the normal thing, so I'm not necessarily inclined to ask, but I'd be curious whether I should have another cooker. Zaf, if you're still there, what do you think? Should I experiment and build another cooker that's closer to that restaurant that is not at all getting any food, it seems? Did I turn on Bera's food? Oh, drat. I didn't. Run. I didn't. gonna run back right quick. I turned on Lexi's, right? But I didn't turn on Bera's. So it's very late at night where Zaf is. It is late in the evening. And it's been a long, hot day. Let's come here and let's look and let's do peanuts. They're on. Let's do fish, cod. Let's turn that back on. Let's turn onions back on, and ION. Let's turn on the onions. Let's turn on garlic, LIC, and let's turn that on. And now let's come here for a minute, right in this closet. This one? No. This one here? Yes. We took out a bunch of things because they were not wanting them, but we'll put them back now, and that's going to make a difference in their food, and that's excellent. So remember, we were up at Hira. We were supposed to do something that we didn't do, so we're going to go back up. There we go. There's the moment. I'm waiting until I have control. So let's come here. Let's come back up. Yeah, I just have this feeling. So I think I'm going to... Hi. Hello. Bless you. Juliet. Juliet is sneezing because she works right here. She works with the water plant, the water farm. So she grows all sorts of sea things. I'm going to put that stair there for her too. And let's come up here and let's see if I need to put one here. I do. So we'll put that stair there. Are we up high enough? We might be. Let me check. We're going up to Hira. Oh, I know. We can take the stairwell up and go right to him. I don't have a resource scroll for him, so that's why I'm going back over here. I don't. And so I have to get a resource scroll for him. Oh no! He's up there. So let's come back to here and go up one more. Come up to here. And here we are. I just realized that about those seats that are sitting there, that they can go over the top of those seats. I'm gonna have to check on that later, but right now we're going up right here, and this crosses over and we see Makino again. Deja vu! Makino, there you are again. And now we can come through. Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. So, hello here. So let's look here. This is Hirabayashi. And his last name is Akio. And he's been with us. He's one of our best builders. He was very sad that Ainsley was lost. And he is being extra careful with his builds. We're going to give him a resource scroll because he's moved around a lot and he's lost a connection. And there we go. Okay, so now we have Carly, Nakiasha, Omar, Keanu, Kira, and let's move these guys down. So it should be Carly, Nakiasha, Hira, Nakiasha, Omar, and then Keanu, and then Lila, Peyton, and Athena, and those are all of our builders at this particular time. And it is nighttime and people are going home. And I don't think I have anybody who's homeless, but right quick, I just can check right here and see if anybody's name comes up. Nope. We have 4 people here, including Hira, so we're not going to add any people. We just put Justice here because she's the new Fletcher, and we can check right quick, and that would be a good idea to check with the new Fletcher for a moment and see how she's doing. Now she's down 1 level. We'll go down to that level. We'll use these stairs to go down right here. And we'll see what happens down here. Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager! Oi! I think this is the Fletcher? Yes. Okay, so we have a new Fletcher. Her name is Justice. And Justice is one of Annie's kids, if I'm not mistaken, but we can check in a minute and see. We're going to check and see if there are some things she doesn't know how to make. So let's look at customs for a minute. Teach. And no, she is caught up. So Nova was our former, she was our former Fletcher. And so she's kind of been showing her the ropes. I am good. To the bem. Evosi, how are you? How are you doing? And so that is our new Fletcher that we have. And let's come down. And Mr. Villager, would you like to see the new stuff? Would you like to see some new things? Mr. Villager, actually, I am almost tempted to ask you, but I don't have a builder right now. Omar would have to be done with his project. And where would I put another cooker? You're good? Ah. That is good. That is good. Where would I put another cooker? Omar is working on the farm and he is still upgrading it and he's waiting for orange brick extra. And how much do you want to bet? We don't have any orange brick. Let me go up here. Let me go to here. And let's go to the dye shop for a minute. Because I do believe that Logan is the only one who can supply that. So, ask what do I need? I'm thinking that I'm going to experiment and put another cooker in without asking anything of the devs, the Minecolonies people. And I want to see if, let's find these. Let's teach recipe. Let's do brick, orange brick, brick extra, EXT. Orange, that is brick extra. That's orange brick extra right there. So let's teach that. Yeah. What do you think? You think I should ask them first if more than one cooker is necessary? Because I have some restaurants that seem to be getting food here, but I have others that don't. I have the main restaurant. Does not seem to be getting anything. Let me check and see. This is smelting. This is crafting. Yeah, nah, Logan's okay. And so that makes me wonder if when Omar is done with the... So we have one walkway that's right here, and we have another walkway that's part of this building right here. This walkway. See this area in here? See all of this here? I could actually put another cooker, a cavern style cooker, into here. It is good to take all the measures, not grave, so sorry. But if you make your choice, you think it's good? Okay. So we have a cookery here. So in actuality, the real place to have another cooker would be over here, because we have this restaurant and we have a restaurant at the Wide River, and they would both need a cooker. We don't have any place to put a cooker. You see what I see? I don't see any grass. I don't see any sand flats left. I'm going to go to sleep for a second and see. Zaf messaged me on Instagram, Mr. Villager, a picture of a beautiful fountain, a beautiful water fountain. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. It looks like you. It looks like your work. It actually does. Let me see here. Look at everybody going to work. Look at everyone. Everyone's walking around and going where they need to go. So this is where we would need to be able to put it. But we would need some sand flats in order to do it. There's not enough room here. I don't know that Tucker's going to let us take any more of the poppy fields. We've already taken a little bit right here for this building. These sand flats were here. This green that's been added is because of the farm. This was actually sand flats all in this area. We have another set of sand flats that were here. There was always a sand flat right here. Mistakes are avoidable, however. It was worse once we are conscious of their consequences, but you prefer to make some consulting. This can help a lot. And in the future, all right, I will consult. I will. So I'm not going to do anything about another cooker until Thursday. We will actually ask on the thing and see if I can get an answer on whether or not I should have more than one cookery, since I have more than one restaurant. And so we'll put that there. This was a sand flat. Remember when we had wagon trains parked on these sand flats right here? But they're gone. This is the only place right here. This right here is the last of the sand flats, or we would have to put it in this area here. Now we have an underground part right here, right behind, but there's no connection to the land, so that means that everything would have to be brought over, all shipments would have to be brought over This is closer to the farms. Yes, I see that. That looks like a wine. Yeah, that's definitely a wine mule that I just got on. I didn't mean to get on you. I just wanted to look at you. It is definitely a wine merchant mule. So there's a wine merchant in town, and we'll see. And one of their mules is there. That is not one of these. One of the ones that live out here. These are the ones that we rescued. And these are wine ones also. This one right here. Wait, is that one? Is that ours? I think it might be. I think it might be. Whoa. All right, let's go get him. I think that's actually one of ours. One of the ones that we rescued from before. Let me get a lead. I don't see one there. Did I make them all go away? I might have. I don't have one. Wow. So when I get to Prasino, I want to show you, Mr. Villager, where I think that fountain would actually be really cool. And so, hey you, let's come up here. Let's come here. Let's see if I can pour thing. Come on, let's come down. I'm going to take you down this way. This is easiest for him. There they are. Okay. Come through here and hopefully you won't get disconnected. No. Okay. And then let's come up these. We're going to cross over this road. We're not taking him on the road. And then we're right here with the bees. So we're going to go down this hill right here. Whoa. I forgot about that. We're going to go down the hill right here, and he's still with us. And right down into the field this way. Now I saw one of the sheep over here. There it is. So I'm going to get this sheep as well and bring them back. There we go. Okay, do I have another? I don't see one right now. And so I'm just bringing both of them over to here. And then they can be free. Okay, you guys? Good. And there comes Ayaz to take care of them. And those sheep are okay for right now. I'm not going to worry about them. Just trying to get the ones who were in town. So yeah, so I will take the sage advice of Mr. Villager, and I will actually ask on Discord, ask the Minecolonies developers if it would make a difference, and see. You can ask almost, and yeah, I just haven't been getting any answers. So, yeah, I have a tendency to not be sure. Not from you, from Discord. So, let me check here. And part of the reason, as I said, is that the developers are in the process of porting 21. And the other thing is that they have a future that they have planned for the food, and that this is sort of being able to use the food first, So there's a lot of things that still have to be worked out and stuff like that. I understand all that, and that's fine. But I'm going to try one more time and ask. And then if I don't get an answer, I actually am going to try putting one in. So even though we don't have the salt flats, the sand flats, not salt, not on this side, the sand flats, we do have these areas here up the hill, and we could go ahead and see about putting in a different type of cookery in some of these, in one of these areas here. Let's go over here. See this? This is one of the, I should change, that would allow me to do that. I think I'm going to change this area here and make it taller, because I wonder if that's causing them not to take down these trees. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? If something in the new way that they're doing it makes those trees stay there. So, Mr. Villager, this is what we were doing earlier. We actually connected the Forrester, the brand new Forrester that we have here, and Adeline, who is Sato and Isabella's kid, is now the new Forrester. This is her area where she is growing trees and replanting trees, and we should see some replanting done in this area. She might, because she started out with her tools were kind of low, so she might be out of an axe for right now. But we added this walkway that actually leads to the stone mason, which isn't done yet. So see Calliope here? This is her masonry. Hello, Calliope. And she is looking at the beautiful stone in this shop. And this whole area in here is all a part of this stone masonry right here. So we're going to have 4:15.
What's that?
4:15. The nurse. 4:15.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
The door to close the second time and go get the third.
Okay, and let's look here. So we were looking at the fact that this hallway goes all the way through and connects her to here. I need to look at something. This is new. Ooh, look at this that she's got over top. This is new. That was just added by Athena. Oh, she has more room in the shop. Oh, very cool. And she's got some baked potatoes. Good for her. Let's look here and let me see what. Maybe she can use stone. Let's do minimum stock. Let's add stone, 3 stone axes, and see if that's good. There we go. So we'll add those, and we'll just keep adding them until we'll take the wood ones off when we're sure that she's beyond that. And look at that. So Athena is working on this building, and just since this morning, this pergola has been added over top of the area where she's storing wood. And then we added this morning, oh, I forgot that thing. I have to answer, otherwise it keeps doing that, doesn't it? Sure it does. Okay. So we added this. Now down below, Peyton is actually working on, do I want to jump? Nah, I'm just going to use the transportation. I'm just going to use the regular transportation. So we'll come out here, we'll take this roadway, and we'll go down to where Peyton is. I'm going to carry a lantern because it's nighttime. And let's do this. And yeah, we can go down here. So let's come here and go down to the level where Peyton is working out of Athena's shop. And this is that level. So we can come right up here. And this is Athena's shop right here. And Peyton is using this shop right now. And what does he need? Wow, it says he got everything that he needed. Excellent. Excellent. Yay. I love it. So this is what Peyton is working on. He's working on the new second fishery that is up here. We are doing this fishery because it's part of the story of the cliff style, and so we want to have this specific building for the rest of the story that we're going to have. There might be a need for us to get calcite, and as a matter of fact, calcite and cobblestone are one of the things we're going to get from Prasino. And speaking of Prasino, look at that. It's time. It's actually time to go to Prasino. How did that happen so fast? How did that happen so fast? Save and quit title. Wow. Okay, here we go. We're going to Prasino. So I'm hoping it's the honey in this tea, but my throat does seem to have calmed down, so this is good. And here we go. Doo, 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 doo. Some good news for Turn the Sun More Brighter. You hit 20 villagers at the start of this afternoon. Yay! That's wonderful. Excellent. Excellent. We're standing outside of the town hall in Prasino. I'm going to wait for it to load in. So just a moment. Should I go to sleep in the museum? Tucker doesn't mind when I do this. Ilberic does. Ilberic's like, why? You have an apartment. We made one specifically for you. It's like, but it's fun to sleep in the museum. Wouldn't you love to sleep in a museum sometimes? Although it would be scary. It definitely would be scary to sleep in a museum. So we see all of our druids going to work. There they go right now. There goes one of the teachers right there. And here comes another. These are teachers and researchers going in. So this morning on Twitch, we completed the couriers. What that means is that both warehouses have the maximum number of couriers that they are going to have. So the main warehouse has to have 10 couriers, and so it does. We added 2 new couriers, and I'm going to make sure that they're actually here. Let's see how many. Sure enough, so we have 10. So we added We added Malia and we added Rachel, and Lorelei is actually at the other warehouse, and I'm going to have to add her. The fact that I can't add her here, but her name appears here, means that she doesn't have a warehouse. So we now have 10 couriers. That is the maximum, so we are very happy about that. Let's go quickly to the rock, to Guardian's Rock. And we're going to start with Guardian's Rock. I would like to get some of the workers on Guardian's Rock working. And so we're going to do, we're just going to make sure that everything's okay. This is our new space here. See this right here, Mr. Villager? Are you still there? See this little area right here, especially where this goes down right here? We know that we're going to have a house right over here and probably walk the people around this hill right here to here. I think in these trees, I would like to have that fountain that Zaf sent me the picture of. I think it would look wonderful having a fountain here with this antiquities library. I think that would be really cool. That really would. So yeah, so that's one of the things that we want to do. I'm going to do something here for a minute. So I'm really strange about the things that annoy me, but dirt without any support does, and trees that aren't fully in the ground do. So those are like my things that is like, no, I have to fix that now. And that's one of them. So this is where we're going to have the road come off here. And this right here in these trees is where we're going to put the fountain that Zaf sent me a picture of. We're going to put it right in here. We're going to have a walkway here, go around, mostly around this hill, to go to housing right here. Now, I'm going to make the walkway go around, but you can be sure if there's some way to climb this hill, they'll climb it to get over to that place. So I might make a back door. See, this is the building right here. I might make a back door there just so that they can come. I forgot about this. This is one of the places I still have to do something here. I definitely have to put some ground here, but we're going to put stone. I'm actually going to close this. I don't want the builder falling down there and actually getting trapped. So we're just going to cover this part right here. And they can get up from here. Let's do that so they can get up. So if something happens and we lose them right there, that's as far down as they can go, is to there, and that'll be good. Okay, so yes, so I want to put the fountain, actually have it sort of as a feature of the antiquities building, the antiquities library. So it's here, and right in these trees, I want to have the fountain in that part. So that's going to be fun to do. And I guess we have frogs. Let me look here and see. Frog. Yep, there's a frog spawn egg. There's a frog right there. And there's frog spawn. So, yes, so we do have the ability to have froggies, and we will see that. I need the building to be done first, so that I can perfectly position the fountain in that area, and that'll be fine. Having the fountain right down from the Stonehenge right here, where from this part of the Stonehenge you could see the fountain. Wouldn't that be fun? It would be. And so yeah, so that's one of the things that I intend. So we were on our way over to make sure that our builders are working on the pieces of the cliff style that are needed for the story. And we have a couple pieces here that are still being worked on, and we're just going to walk it. Just going to walk up. We're probably going to need a lantern in a minute because it's late in the afternoon. So let's come here and go upstairs right here. I don't seem to have anyone getting stuck there anymore. So the fix that we did actually worked, or something changed. Oh, hi, Mercy. There is our sweet new courier, and she's getting the job done. She is getting the job done. So let's come down here and see what he was asking for. You haven't had any decent sleep. Let's cancel these pieces on him, and we'll have him request them again. And we'll see what happens with that. And right here, we're going up, and you can see, Mr. Villager, we have a courier complex. Dun, 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 dun. So what we have here is 3 couriers altogether. We have a balloon courier. This platform is the inner courier. Both of these are cliff style. And finally, this building right here is the last of the courier cliff style that we hadn't made. This little building in the rock here, and it's finished, yay! And we now have a courier. We have Lorelei. So we're going to go down, and we're going to make sure that she is working out of the warehouse. She does live here already because her parents were firefighters, and they brought her along with them when they went back to their posts as firefighters. And so she was studying here, but now she's decided to join logistics. This new courier balloon might be useful in the future. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. So let's get Lorelei. There is something behind it. Yeah, there's that. That's actually the courier that's behind it. And I'll go back there in just a moment. And let's come to here. Let's come up. We're going to go here and let us, hi, oh, Mercy. Hi, Mercy. Yes. So let me, something special. Let's look. Couriers. Manage. So we will have 7 couriers here altogether. Lila is already here. We added Lorelei and Mercy. So this is the overflow. The druids don't like overflow. This is actually the druid warehouse, and this is the warehouse to sort of hasten what is needed on the rock. So let's come here and let's look at something for a second. Something behind it. Let's look here. So right here, this balloon, which direction is it facing? Or in this case, in which direction is the forest from the balloon? So this is the balloon right here. The forest is here. So this is the old growth taiga going out in that direction. And we have a ladder right here coming down, right here. And this is all about delivery to the druids. And hold on, I'm going to go inside for a minute and let us go to sleep right here for a minute. We're just going to take out our sleeping bag and sleep in the new courier. Wake up in the morning. And I haven't done anything. This is the vanilla courier, cliff style courier, and we're still working on the balloon. The balloon's only a level 1, so we want to bring that up. This is, let me look at this. This is north, and that's west. West is this way, and west is where the ocean is. West is the ocean right here. So this is west, going out in this direction toward the oceans. And so on the big map, that's this way. So, and then that goes off in this direction. Look at this. Deep lukewarm water right here. It's only lukewarm, so no mermaid cities. There might be some mermaid remnants in that area, but yeah, that's where we are. There's the rock, and there is the west. Toking, hello Toking, how are you? How are you doing? And so that's interesting. That almost looks like a settlement. Is that your settlement? Is that your settlement over there? We have one of the glow grottos right there. How are you? How are you, Toking? And am I from Serbia? I am not. I am not. I am in the Americas. I am in one of the nations on the America continent. And are you from Serbia? Let's see. All right, so we saw yay! Dondanas finished. Ooh, awesome. I believe this is a level 5. Dun 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 dun. Let me see. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yahoo! It is! So this is a level 5 ores smeltery. This is not what it's going to be. This is a jewelry store, and Ren is our jeweler. This is going to be a retail jewelry store, and we're going to cancel that right now. And Ren is actually going to be the jeweler. We're going to arrange this building to be a store. But right now, we have to get, this is going to be interesting. We have to get Dondanas to switch with his partner, to switch with her, and she's right here, and she is still working on this. Okay. And I know you haven't had enough to eat. She's still waiting for a piston. Now, I did a piston. It says a delivery is in process for it. I'm going to cancel it out. I'm actually going to cancel this build. So let's come here. We're going to cancel the mechanic right here. And there we go. And then we're going to have Elise. Let's come to here. What am I looking at? Hold on. Let's come to here. Let's come to here. And Elise isn't going to be here. We're actually going to have, there she is, taking the day off. We're actually going to have her partner, Don Denas, come and work on that. You hope those necklaces are free. Aren't they beautiful? You were never in there? Okay, so let's come here. Let's look at this. Let's come over to Don Denas. We're going to trade them. They're partners. And so we're going to trade the two of them. Manage workers. He's not going to be here. Elise is going to be here. And Elise is going to continue working on that that mechanic shop, the retail mechanic shop from Don Denas's location. And so we're going to get both of them started. Now that he doesn't have a job, we'll put here. Seems more like a shipwreck and wait. Is it more to the north? I'm going to see. Hold on, I'll check. Let's do this. Don Denas is here, and Don Denas is now going to begin to work on the library. That is actually the new thing that he's going to work on, and he should have some tools on him. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Elise is going to return. Are you stuck again? Okay, let's recall him. Elise is going to return to working on the mechanic shop. Recall the worker who's stuck. And let's come to here and let's have Elise upgrade. She's almost done. She just needs a little bit more to do, and that should work out just fine. All right, and I'll just have to see. When this is finished, I don't know what I'm going to put there, but I'll have to put something. Maybe I should leave it open. He's going to get hurt. He's just going to close it. I'll just leave it for now. That was Yisrael. Israel is the carpenter, and Ryan the girl is the furniture store owner. And let's look here for a second. Let's come here, and Mr. Villager is saying it seems like a shipwreck. That's possible. Isn't that interesting? But it's probably just dirt. So that's west of us is headed out in this direction. North is this way, is the map moving towards this way. So this is all northern, and eventually we get to snow in the north, and then the south is down here, and that's as far south as we've gone. We do have, you can see, I'm not sure this is a village. I think this is in fact a remnant of a Minecolonies town. I'm not sure that that's actually a village there. I'm pretty sure it's not. We've done this before, so we do know that there are some buildings and things in this area, but the villages are scattered. That's a village. That's a village right there. And slightly promising. Yes, I agree. This is a village right here. I don't know. Do I want to go there? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at the ominous woods right here. Wow, that is quite something there. I don't see, now that looks like a shipwreck right in that area. Most of this is just pieces of raw land that we're seeing the speckles of. But this looks like either a village. Should I go there? Should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Let's go. Nope, that didn't go. That made a waypoint. No, I don't want a waypoint there. Let's delete that waypoint. Let's teleport to there. You and hope many that Prasino doesn't end up like other colonies nearby. Oh yeah, that those colonies that aren't colonies. Look, it is a village. Look, we have villagers. Yay! What is this? Oh my goodness. Are they down inside? Look at the road going down. Yikes. This is one of these villages where there was a time that I would come and help them. I would connect the areas that are down below. See, this is a house, or no, it's a work area in this part. And then right here, we have some work areas here, some housing. And there are cows. And look, that looked like Enchromie. Didn't that look like Enchromie is visiting? Whoa! That looked like Enchromie was visiting. Look at this pool that they have. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Wow. Let's look over here. This is the thing that I'm wondering about. Whoa! Holy good night. Look at this. Wow. This is walkway down here. You can't possibly be coming down this hill. Oh my gosh. But look. Look what we found. Whoa. Hold on. I need a lantern. Is this a mine? No, I can't tell. But look at this. They're growing underground practically. Whoa. I'm going to put this here to show that I've been here. Wow. That's wild. Is there anything down below? I think that's the lowest. So they come down here. These people come down here. How are they getting up? There are some walkways. Wow. Are they stuck right here? See this right here? Can they cross over? Hold on a second. I'm going to put 2 of these right here so that they can cross over if they need to, because this does at least go up to the surface at some point. Wow. That's, yes, you can recruit some of these people to join you. Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this. Who's this here? That's not Enchromie. No, that's not Enchromie. That's one of the villagers here. And let's see. There's another. There are a couple more buildings in the woods. This is. I haven't been to this one, have I? I don't remember coming to this one. I don't think that I have ever been here. Let's make that go away. And put that in. You know how I am. You know how I am. So let's take those. Look at this. Oh, berries. Ooh, they have berries. This is interesting, that fire being there like that, isn't it? Look up there. There's another house all the way up there. I can't. I can't. Let's put that in. There's another house all the way up there. Let's quickly look. How do I get to it? Can I come around? I heard a cat. Oh, there you are. There's a cat. Uh-oh. Is this actually disconnected? So I would have had to come up from a different area of town. How many are up here? Wow, this is intense. This one looks like nobody's here. Probably because of its location. Oh, but there is someone. I'm sorry. Whoa. There's actually someone in there. Let's go to sleep for a second. I'm just going to camp out outside. Whoa. We should make some propaganda about you. I can tell them stories about your hardy village and the dream that you have of what they could have, and some of them might be interested for absolute. So see this right here? Is he connected at all to the people down below? Yes, he is. There it is right there. They can come to here, and he's connected to this right here. That's Vincentius Primus that you hear. And then they're connected to, there's a house. That's not a house. How are they getting to that? They aren't. Oh, you know I have to. You know I do. I have to. Let's do sandstone. Let's do sandstone stair for a second. We're going to make it possible for this to be here. Let's come here. I know this is my problem. This is how. This is the reason that Vincentius Primus recommended Minecolonies to me originally, is because this is what I did all the time. Things like this. So I'm going to put that there. So there's a way down to there. They're connected. The only ones who aren't connected is this right here. And this looks like it practically needs a ladder or something in order for that to be connected. Hold on. I'm looking forward to understanding you better. I definitely am. I definitely am looking forward to that. Let's get some cobble for a minute. It's raining, I know. Let's get this. All I need is just some indication of how they're getting up. See that fire right there? Let's bring this back to here and have them come up from here. And we're just going to put in stair that goes to here. Oops. Okay, there's one. And that brings us to here. And now I need to find something that looks like it goes up from here. This goes up. And let's come here. And we're up to here. Oops. And let's see where this goes. Is it nighttime? No. We're in the cave. But this doesn't go anywhere. So from here, there would have to be some way up to at least something up here. See how this is reachable, but this is not. We would actually need to do ladder from right here. But they don't use ladders, do they? Yes, they do. They have ladders in their places. Ladder. Again, not wanting to offend, I admit, I know absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am happy to admit that. I'm admitting that I am ignorant of it. I am not admitting that that is a good thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying that that is actually where I'm at the moment as far as villagers are concerned. It's been a long time since I've, maybe 100 years, that's what I'm going to say, in mermaid years, since I've actually done a village. In other words, did what I'm doing now, helped people in a village. But I'm determined to do this since I came over here. And this is why I was chosen by my people to be an ambassador, because this is what happens when I visit. I want to do things. I want to do things to help them. Now they can get up pretty much from this area except here. So let's do one thing right here. Let's take this all the way down right here. These trees are really big, and this tree should be coming all the way down from there. The roots of that tree should be there. Do I want a ladder? Let's do a ladder right here. That just goes right to here. And there we go. So now we have some people who are on the sand. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? There's nothing under this house. Oh my gosh. Mr. Villager, what can I do? If I touch anything, this house is going to fall down. Can I get underneath there without touching? This is so dangerous. Whoa. So what I need to do without touching anything is to put us... Oh my God, I did it. No, no. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm going to have to put in a hard... I know, you just fell from there. I'm so sorry. All right, where's these? I know, you need to get up. I'll give you a way up. Not here. Let's do a way up here for a minute. That's gonna fall down there. He's like, you're making it worse. I know, stop. So let's put something here, and something there. They can come up there. Let me look here. How much of this is on ground? See, this whole thing here is still here. This. If I make that fall in, I just want to see how far it's going to go. That's what I thought. Okay. I might as well let it go in, and that way we can make sure that no one's lost down here. That I don't have things like this. So I need to make sure that those pieces aren't there. And I think that'll work. Okay. And what's this? I know. Okay, let me do this walkway here. This is why I don't go visiting. Because when I go visiting, I want to help. This is what I like to do. I know I don't understand, but I still like to. I like to help. Let's do that. Let's do this right here so that that little part there doesn't fall down. And there we have it. All right. So I've kind of made it so that they actually have a way down so they're not disconnected from the people who are down here. They can get down here. I've also made it so that they can get back up to this part, and then we know that the ones that are deep into this forest area can actually get to where they want to get to. Look at this. Hold on, let's go to sleep for a minute. This is crazy. Important. Oh. Aw, well, thank you. I didn't sleep well on this little path piece here. Look. Wow. Do you hear the cat? So they're keeping the cat in there for some reason. Maybe so it doesn't fall. I'm not going to take the cat out. Doesn't that coal look like cat paws or something? Let's go down here for a second. See that light? What is that? Oh, it's moss. Okay. Look at this. I just wanted to make sure there aren't any other. Look at this. This is an entirely new place to be. Isn't it intense? And that just came from looking at that piece that was there. That is so wild. Okay, so I'm going to go back and thank you everybody for for indulging me in wanting to see a village. I love villages. I do. I love them, which is why I play Minecolonies. I love them. So let me come here. I think they're okay. Let's look at the map. And so we were trying to see, this is north. So that village is north of Guardian's Rock, across the old growth taigas, across the maple woods, and across fields. And then there's a bay. And look, there's an actual ship out. That's not a ship. That's a tip of an island. Wow. Now they have a guardian. You saw that building, right? There is a guardian's house right here. That's one of the big ones. And outside of that house is a village. And then there is a guardian right here. This is their guardian, this house right here. Let's go there for a second. Sunflowers! Whoa! They look so small on the map, and then you come over and it's like, wow! So this is the guardian that, see the village is right across the way? So that is the guardian house right here. I don't know whether it's witches or skeletons. We've been here before, so I don't think there are going to be any, what do you call them? What are those things? A spawner. That's it. There aren't going to be any spawners. Whoa! Whoa! There aren't going to be any spawners here because we've actually been here. And yeah, there's interesting things. But we don't need to take any of the things from here. And this belongs to whoever owns this house. The guardian's right here. If we were in need, maybe we would ask for some things, or they would offer to give us something. But we're not in need, and we can leave that just the way it was. You knew there was something north. And you were right. You were right. Because look at that. That is straight north from us. And that's that guardian. Now, see this one right here? Let's come down to where we are. Oop, I passed it. This is not that far away. This is the closest village. And this is actually a village right here. We're going to teleport to this village. We've been to this village. This is the abandoned one. It's a shame because look at it. It's gorgeous. But it is absolutely abandoned. And it's a village. Now I wonder, Mr. Villager, if this is where your people came from. One of these villages, because look at that. It's in the shadow of this monster building there, and it is absolutely an abandoned village, not a Minecolonies village. That is really quite something. You don't want to end up like this? I don't think you are. I think that this is because of that building. I think that they have raided the villagers to the point that they couldn't support themselves, and so the village is gone. And maybe some people escaped, and maybe they are some of the people who came to join you. But there's no question that this has been abandoned, and that's still there. So let me go back. Let's go to the map. So we were just looking at some villages in the vicinity. We do that every once in a while, just to look at the health and welfare of some of them. This isn't a village here. This is a Minecolonies town that no longer exists. This one right here. And it is certain from the taiga everyone in here is native of plains. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Let's come over. Let's look. This is beach. Is this beach too? This is field. So yeah. Beautiful sunflowers. Aren't they gorgeous? In this whole area here. And let's go back. I'm going to look at the map again, rise up from the map, find us. And right here, let's go right here. Teleport to here. And here we are. And there we are. That's interesting, Mr. Villager. I could have sworn I've looked at the villages here, but I might have expanded out a little bit farther in certain areas because of looking for rice and cabbage, and maybe that's why those came into being. I was able to see those. Let's look and see what's going on here. Yep, sure enough, look at this. There he is. He's digging it out. So he is preparing to put the building in, the library building, and that's why we switched. Dondanas is a faster builder than Elise is, and we wanted to get him started on this. Elise can come in and do the rest after this is done. And over here, Dondanas will come over here and start this area right here. And then Emery can come in from here. Dondanas might take over Emery's workshop when he's ready to build that house over there, or to break ground for it. And hold on. So Mr. Villager is talking about the people from his town and saying some of them are refugees from illager prisons. Oh. Others only wish a better life, and others from player farms and prisons. Nobody has anything related to that. Wow. And with who wished for a better life, villagers directly from villages that were interested to join our cause. Yeah, I think about that. That's an interesting thing. Villagers escaping from player prisons and illager prisons. So, and that's what kind of world that Mr. Villager's villages and his village in particular are from. That's why his village, that was so sweet of them, gave me this brooch that I'm wearing, this brooch, that it was just a gift for the fact that as a mob, that I am a peaceful mob and a helpful mob to them, and I hope that I am. So I accepted it humbly from them, and yeah, so I'm very happy about that, that's how they see me. Okay, so let's go back. Emery is waiting for some materials to finish the courier that is right here. And I'm going to look for just a minute and see if anyone else has finished certain things. What are you looking for? Copper. So those things are being delivered to both the stonemason and to the mechanic, I think, has to make copper. So she's waiting. She's waiting to get those materials, and they have to be made. Okay, so I like it. I've always liked it. All right. So now, until he gets the beginnings of this building done and we can put the facade up, and then we will, he'll start breaking ground on the librarian's home that's going to be right here. And then we'll put in the fountain that Azaf gave me a picture of. And yeah, so we'll have all of those things going on, but all of that takes time. So, Mr. Villager, are you there? I want to show you something. So, remember, you gave me a suggestion that I check out Dawn. I'm going to have to come over here and look and see what the mod is called. But you, Mr. Villager, suggested a decoration mod, and I and Vincentius Primus looked at it, and we actually loved it. So much that I added it already. And when we come in here, you will see some of the things that, oh wait, not here. This is where we have something else. So while I was looking at that new mod that you sent me, Vincentius Primus noticed that Mr. Crayfish had updated. And this is what Mr. Crayfish updated to. Your people might be able to find some of them. Wait. Some of those refugees say that others that were capable of escaping with them migrated to other places, and they funded new villages and societies and joined to existing ones. And maybe our people might be able to find some of them. Yeah, that would be good. That will be. So right here, we have this house. And this is the one, the last one that we did the furniture for. Dondanas is home. Why isn't she home? Why isn't Elise home? Let's find out why Elise is not home. Wait, hold on a second. Before we go that way, let's make sure that this is still her home, first of all. And it is. But she's not there. I'm going to wake them both up. Wake unless, wait, here she comes. She was working late? No, that's not her. That must have been a guard. Is she at the hospital? Hold on. Where's Elise? Is there anybody at the hospital? No. Hold on a second. Is she trapped? Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. I don't see her there. Why is there somebody still in here? Where is that? That's behind the building. Hold on a second. That's why she's not home. Did you fall down? Look at this. All right. I can't do anything about that opening. I'll just have to keep checking until the level 5 is done. Otherwise, she'll just keep on opening it again. So let's come here. She's working out of this shop. We'll recall her and she'll be able to go home. Recall. There she is. Okay. Go home. Wait for a second. She's gonna go. She just has to get reoriented. You are gonna go, right, Elise? Or are you doing that thing? Let's cancel that. And are you gonna go? You're not. There she goes. Woo. Okay. So now she's going home. Okay. So what I wanted to show you, Mr. Villager, was in the new house. So we worked on this house. Remember we were talking about using sandstone and sand, plastering the walls with this design. And this is from this is from Dawn of Time. And this is a new lamp from Dawn of Time. This carpet is from Dawn of Time, and I am really happy with the carpeting. And then this beautiful red paper lantern is from Dawn of Time. Over here in the kitchen, we have such a mixture. We have Builders, Crafts, and Additions. We have Macaw's furniture, Mr. Crayfish's furniture. We have Vinthier, which is fantasy. And then we have Moa for the sink. We have Nosiphus for the hood range. And these little teacups, look at the size of them. Look how tiny. This is Dawn of Time. And I'm really pleased. I'm so pleased with it. But under here is something new from Mr. Crayfish, Furniture Mod Refurbished. That is an electricity generator. We have one in this house as a test. And up here, no one lives here yet. Up here, we have one of Mr. Crayfish's lights right here. And the reason it says missing power is because it's actually connected to this switch. And there it is, the light goes on. Now, when we come here, see this wrench? This wrench is specifically for connecting things that are electric to generators. And there's the generator down in the kitchen. So this light switch is actually connected to the generator, and then the light switch is also connected to the lamp. Isn't that cool? 7 mods inside one kitchen. Yes. 7 mods inside one kitchen. That's what's needed. It's needed. It's definitely needed. So I'm putting that in the furniture there so I know it's there. And we can leave this light on, but see, that switch turns the light on and off. And Mr. Villager, just for you, I will show you on the JEI that I haven't done it yet, but the refurbished Mr. Crayfish, and let's go here and let's go to at Mr. Crayfish. CRAY, and there it is. At the end, there are all these electrical things that we can connect. There's actually a computer. There's actually a remote for the television that the television will actually show things from YouTube. And then there's a doorbell, there are light switches, and then there are ceiling lights. So there are only 2 types of lights, the ceiling lights or the lamps. It's not quite enough, so I will probably still use, hold on. Did you see what I see? Is that food? Look at the food. There's food in Mr. Crayfish. What in the world? Ah, look at that. What? Look at that. So you can actually cook. Wow. Wow. What is that? That's toast. And the toaster connects to electricity, and you can actually make toast. Let me see, it's in the kitchen stuff. You can actually make toast, and then you can put jelly on it. And that's glow jelly, and there's that frying pan again to cook things in. This is a light stove, so this is actually a stove. That is wild. The last thing that remains to happen after all of that is the colony furniture supply be replaced by Mr. Crayfish. Well, it won't all be because he has some things. For instance, we have always relied on his sofas. We've loved his sofas. But the sofas, the new sofa that he added, and let me show you. So these are the original. Let's just go to sofa for a minute. It'll be easier, SOFA. So these are the original Mr. Crayfish sofas with the dark oak bottoms to them. The new sofas do not have, they have oak bottoms. So if I do this, this is the old sofa and this is the new sofa right here. So you can see, let me put it this way so you can see it. So there it is. So you can see the difference in the way the new sofa. Thank you, Mr. Crayfish, for leaving the old sofa there, because I have tons of places where I have those sofas. So I appreciate that not disappearing. Easily replaced by one single mod? No, I don't agree. I do not agree. And that's why I have all the different mods, is because despite everything, when I needed a table, when I didn't want to have a counter here but wanted a table here, I used Macaw. And when I needed a sink, I wanted a tinier sink here, and Moa's sink was smaller than Mr. Crayfish or Macaw's sinks, and that's why I do that. And I have always used Builders, Crafts, and Additions for these cabinets, but you're right about one thing. Mr. Crayfish has actually added those cabinets narrower, thinner, thinner cabinets to his collection. The question is, can I find them? I don't think so. Oh, why am I doing that when I can just go here and go cabinet, B-I-N-E-T. Look at these. These are Macaw adding some new cabinets. And down here, we should have some Crayfish ones. This is still Macaw right here. These are Mr. Crayfish right here. We have some more fronts. We actually have fronts that match, finally, that match the terracotta countertops. So those fronts are there now. And look at this. This is a wall cabinet. Look how thin this is. Let me get an orange one for a minute, and we'll just show how thin this is. I'm just going to put it right in that corner right there. See that? Look at that. Look at that. What is this? Look at this. Look at the stuff you can put in. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Now, can I reverse it? I don't know whether I can reverse the door so that it opens the other way. Let's see if I can. No. Let's come back here for a minute. Let's see. So that's that way, and that's that way, and that's that way. No, so I can't. The door only opens one way. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so those are some things that happened that I'm really happy about. I'm really happy, and you were saying I can add those to when I go to the next ambassadorship that I have, the next town, and it's like, forget that. I'm adding it now. Because I love that. So how much time? We have a little bit of time. See these right here? These are colony flags. I don't think we're going to have any flags, but let me see if I want to use something from here. I've got an orange banner, and I could use those. I think the black banners are too ominous for a jewelry store, but I could use the orange ones like that. Let's use the orange ones in front, and we'll do that. And then let's make these go away. Everyone has the different ways that they play. Wow. There's actually still something under there. Everyone has the different ways that they play. And I know that mine is really different. And so this is not the way. Minecolonies is just like Minecraft. You have mobs, you have you have to go to the nether, you have to fight the dragon, all that kind of stuff. Did I just make that go away? I sure did. Let's put that back. And all of that is stuff that has to be done. We're taking these away from here. Now this actually steps down into this area here. And there is actually no reason for this. So we're going to have this wrap around. Let's take that one away. Have this wrap around. And then here, why don't we go ahead and put in this. And I don't want to lose these. Let's make those go away. I don't need that. Oops, but I didn't need to do that. Let's take one of these and one of these. And let's see. Because there's now this building here, I don't think we need this corner. I think we're going to have it come like this. I think we are. So this is a sidewalk right here. This part of the sidewalk needs to come down right here onto this area. And let's have it come completely flat to here. Now we could have it come to this part of the sidewalk. Just have this come down here. And I think I like that. Now they have brick. So we're going to brick this part. There's brick at the front door. We're just going to go ahead and put brick into here. See that brick in the inside? So we're going to put in an area here. I don't know what's going to happen totally here yet. But this is one of the things that we're going to look at right now. Is what do I want to do with this? So as an ores smelter, there was all that ore storage right there, but we don't need this. This is jewelry store. So do we just want this to be like a little park area? We could just have it be filled with grass. But if we do that, then we do need something there. I'm not sure I necessarily want them walking over this. Hold on a second. In this area right here. Let's see. Yes. Yes. No, I don't have an idea yet. What else does Dawn of Time Builder offer? You didn't know about this version. Yeah, I can show you, but if you would like to offer something for this little area, you can. I think I might, because I'm not sure just yet, so I'm open to anything you would like to offer. On this side, notice it's still a part of this area here. I'm going to close this. There is cave underneath. We know there is. I'm not really keen on adding or protecting that. I'd like to have it closed off. So what I'm going to do here, because this is too much, this is a jewelry store. So we're going to, I have to have the ore smelters. So we're just going to make them not be on. Here's one. And we'll take all of these off for right now. I don't need them to be on. And we'll put them like that. Do I want this? That's okay for right now. We'll let that be there. And let me see. So yeah, Mr. Villager, whatever you would like to tell me. These I can't take away. These are actually her, they're important for the fact that she has a hut block. So I can't take those away. And let me see. Wonk, 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 wonk. She doesn't need this or this. We'll take those away. And then where, if this is the front door right here, this little door for the jewelry store, what is this? And do we want to make this like a, oh, ooh. So Mr. Villager, what do you think of this idea? What if we bring this out a little bit underneath this, see this part right here where it's already coming out? And we'll have a little glass area here that's like a window, and she can get into the window right here, and she has jewelry in that part. What do you think of that idea? We'll find out in a minute. This is too heavy, this door. This is a retail shop, so we actually want a glass door there. Would be the best thing. And since everything has a lot of copper, let's do a copper and glass. And do we want a particular color? Let's just do the ordinary one for a second. Let's get an architect's cutter. How close? Architect's cutter right here. Let's make all of this go away for a second. Let's get from here, let's get glass. Let's do the white stained, and let's get a couple pieces. Let's get copper. And if we don't want it to change color, we need the waxed copper. And let's set this down. Let's come here. I can't tell if that's thunder. We're making a door. So let's put this here. And there's the door that we want. So we've got that. And that door is going to go right here. It's nighttime. It's okay if it's indented here. I'm fine with that, but it doesn't open the right way. So let's do it the other way. Nope. There we go. So now it opens this way. That's good. And that's all we needed it for, but I'm going to see if I want to bring this out. If we brought this out, we could just bring it out as a glass box and just have it set on top of this part right here. And that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm just having it set on that. For right now, I think around this glass box we're just going to put this back in. I shouldn't really encourage anyone to come off this sidewalk right there, but I'm just going to do this for right now. We might put something else here, like a patio or something, just based off of the fact that Mr. Villager is not answering. That means he's designing something. I think that means that he's designing something, but we'll check in just a minute. So right here where these are, we're going to take the lights away. I want this frame part to be here so far. And then we need glass panel to come out, and we'll be able to do that. So let us get an architect's cutter. This is all going away right here. The architect cutter again, and put it right here. And let's come, what do I want? Panel. That's what I want. I want panel, not wall. And so I'm just going to do this, and let me see, panel, this panel right here, and that's what we've got. Yeah. So let's look at something. Let's see if we can just bring this down right on the edge of that. Right there, and we actually can. You can see it going in, and so all we need is for it to go up. I'm looking for the shadow. I think that's correct. Oh, I see that. Okay, so this part would have to be out one more, because this part is going to go all the way up to the edge of that, and then this would be here. So this piece needs to be brick, but I want it to be this brick on that side and on this side, because the window has to be beyond, the side windows have to be beyond that front piece. Because I definitely want that to be outside. And it's not outside. It's not outside. So let's bring this part out again. Right here. Right to here. Let's do this some more. Let's have this come, and then put in these pieces right there, and that gives us that. Let's put the sides up. Remember, this is a jewelry store, so I'm actually making a window for her to display merchandise. That's going to be right here on the side. But in order for her to be able to do that, I need these to be, there to be space right here for these parts to be there. Okay, let's put this here for a second. And now we have this area. So we only put that in so that we could bring this out beyond this piece. So it's actually going to be right here, like this. This is where we want that piece to go. And that way we can put a table with jewelry in the window, which is what we're after right here. Now, what happens to that little green area right there? I'm going to leave that to see what Mr. Villager might suggest. Concept shared. Okay, so there it is. Dun, 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 dun. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. So let me see what Mr. Villager sent us and see what we've got. Working. We're working on it. We're working on it. Here we go. Ooh, okay, that is interesting. I like that. So he is saying we should extend the whole thing right here. And if we did that, that would bring it up to the window. That would bring the window up to the walkway. Ooh, I like that. I actually like that idea. It would bring the window up to the walkway. And all of this area would be a part of the jewelry store. And
yeah! No.
somebody actually is maybe liking that idea. Someone's actually liking that idea. So let me see here. Let's do that. We're going to expand this area out. And so I have to figure out how I'm going to do the roof on this part right here. But in actuality, we can bring the floor all the way out here the way we had started to do. We'll bring the floor out in this section. Let's have this be here for a minute so that I can take this. How much time? We're out of time. No, we're out of time. I have to go. How is that possible? That is so, I have a very strange concept of time today. That just seems so fast to me. It really does. And let's do something here for that part. Let's have a piece there, and then let's have all of this be here and right here. So this is the ores smeltery. No, that was actually Ren saying that.
I'll take care of it.
Yes, I know. It was Ren actually saying that. Let's come here. So see this part right here? I have to be able to put glass window right up against this part right here on this side and see what's going to happen there. So let's make this a full square. Let's take these off and put this right there. Oop. Is that actually slab? It sure is. There's got to be some. There it is, right there. We'll put the polished andesite in. I have to be able to put the glass right up against this part right here. And so if I put that there, I definitely can, because then I can put the glass on the outside of the building, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I know I'm past time. I know. I should check. Vincentius. Let's see. Imagine walk around the streets of Prasino with a shining new Echo Shard bracelet. Necklace. Bracelet. Wow. That's like the one that you gave me, right? That would be wild, wouldn't it? So let me put this right there and right here. Okay. So now on this part right here, Do we want to have it, do we want to have them looking down into the shop? That would be quite interesting, them looking down into the shop, wouldn't it? I think so. So where do I want this to be now? Right here. I still want this to be at this edge right here. So I'm going to put this part in right now. That's on the outside of that block, which is where I want it. And come all the way over and see, it can fit right here, all the way up to that part right there. And that means that that part is going to go away. And right here, let's make this one go away so that we can fit it right to this part right here. So let's put it in. Vincentius? Hi,
Yes.
how are you? You are? Are you hungry?
Not quite.
Not quite yet, really? Okay. Oops, wrong side. I need it to be on this side. We'll have to put a panel here for the fact that the glass is attached, so we will lose that location for that flag, that banner that's there. We don't have flags. So we'll do that. And we'll come here. And we're doing this. I apparently am staying 30 minutes longer because I'm doing this right now and I feel like it. So this is going to come up to this roof part right here. And this is going to be interesting. Because what am I going to do with this roof? How am I going to roof this, Mr. Villager? I'll have to look at your picture and see what you suggested. Uh-oh. Is this coming up beyond on both sides? This side is correct. Where this side is coming to is outside of there. This side is one too much. So this is in the wrong location right here. This part is wrong. So we'll take it down. Hopefully that's not too loud. And see where this one's coming right here? That's where we need this one to be. So we have a piece in our hand. I just have to make it stand properly. There we go. All right. So then let's move back. And let's put this here. And this. And this. And this. And emergency shift today. No. No. Luckily, everything is in place for my sisters, so I don't have to worry about that right now. And let me see. This is not going to be here. This is going to be a corner, and we'll see what kind of corner we want to have there. But this is the last piece right on top of here. Boink, boink. And let's put this in. So at those corners, I don't know, I think I'm going to make the glass at those corners right there. Make the glass reinforced. And I think that's what I want to do. So let's come down here. Let's get, so I have this already. Let's do this. Let's put this here. Now, I can't make it reinforced. Luckily for me, Chroma Hills has glass, the light stained gray glass, light gray stained glass, has a wood part to it. So that means that we can take this and we can make panels, and they're going to come out, oops, looking like this. And let's see. We normally used to do right here in our surroundings, and yes, the higher letters have a good meaning. Okay. By the way, the long thing over one of the tables next to the diamond is a lunette for Ren. Can see how to operate the jewelry with more caution. Okay. All right. I will look at that because that sounds important. It definitely does. So right here where these corner pieces are, we're going to put these in to make it look like there's some support for these glass pieces right in the corners. So there's 1, 2, 3 right there. This one right here. One right here. And 2 right there. There's the 2 right here. We'll put these back, 1 and 2. And then this corner right here. Let's do 1, 2, 3. I hope I got the right ones. 2 and 3. Okay, so that on the inside looks like that. So there are corners there for the glass to be. I don't know that I necessarily want to have something here. Maybe I'll put tables or something in front of that so that that is not noticeable. And there we are. So this area, now let me look at what it looks like here. I can't see what the top of this looks like, Mr. Villager. Is it an open air place? Is that what it is? I see some interesting things. Let me see. Do we want to put, what kind of thing do we want to put here? Do we want to, for instance, make this, see this right here, come this way, and then, oops, I think when I turn that, let's take this piece from here, and let's take this piece from here and turn them sideways right here. That one I'll have to fix later. I'll have to fix it now. Take that away so that we have this coming right here, here. I think I want to have a little hanger, little thing hanging right over that, so that if it's raining or something, someone can stand under that ledge and look. And I think I want to do that for sure. There's definitely room on this sidewalk for it. So see this area right here? They can still pass underneath here and come down. Let's put a piece right here for that fact, just that little piece. And let's bring this around. So we're essentially going to extend this. You'd like to have the same care you have with those on your side, safe work conditions for all. We can provide Tucker some supplies to improve the work conditions as leather gloves and better aprons for all. Yeah, that would be nice. There are some aspects of Minecolonies futures that are leaning towards having more pieces in that respect. which is going to be most interesting. This is not in the right place. This should be right here. Oh, it is in the right place. Okay. Does this have the same thing? So this one's coming up straight right here, but this one isn't. So this isn't coming out far enough. This needs to come right there. And then these are right here. So is that on the inside? No, that's fine. Nope, I want it here. I definitely want it here. And I have to be facing this way to make sure that it attaches to the right place. So that, and one more. This right here, which I can't get it to attach. Why can't I get that to attach? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And why is this one missing a piece? One more block right here. How is that not the same? Oh, there. Yay. Okay. So there is the new area. If I wish, you can provide Tucker some supplies to improve the work conditions, leather gloves and better aprons for all, or then a part of our medicine books for the local schools, for the children might grow up interested in it. Maybe they can even be able to work as apprentices in the medical facilities. Interesting. Yeah. That would be most curious. It definitely would. So what do I want to put on top of this? Do I want to put a flat? See these right here? Do I want to have it? What could I do that would make this? Or should I just do a flat here and not try and do any? Because there are flats of this right here. This is copper shingles, domum ornamentum. So let's come here. I don't want to do that. We don't need those anymore. Let's put this here. The future is bright. Both sides. Absolutely, I agree. And let's take this down. I do need that. The wax copper. Let's just leave this for a second. Let's put, the light's not on, is it? Let's put a light right here. And one right here. Those two lights match. And our continuation of this area, I can't put one there. And so yes, I'll just have those. And there we are. Let's go to the roof. Let's go right here. Let's do a cutter. And yes, that would be interesting. Share, if we want to prevail both physically and social, prevail against adversities, definitely. It's our time to help as a part of it. You would like to give me a guarantee too. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. So I know that your town is still growing, and we, in the same way that the mermaids don't expect anything in return in the very beginning. Your town is still at the beginning. These towns are much more advanced, and it should be that when you get to a stage where you have abundance, that you are then able to share things with others. And knowledge is different. We can share knowledge of things, and that is fine. But some other things, we are perfectly happy with knowing that your village is surviving, and that is very important to us. So just in regards to, I don't want that to be a stress or something that you're concerned about. Let's use, there's a piece missing. Is that piece gone now? The flat shingle? Or did they add it to panels? Maybe they added it to the panel top? They did not. Unless this is it. How much do you want to bet that that's probably it? That piece right there. And then we can definitely use this piece right here.
Another day of work finished.
Do I not have enough? I think I need both. There we go. All right, so we can see. So on the inside, we would be putting in panel across the top. What kind of, uh-oh, do you see what I see? So what are we going to use as a ceiling here? What's the ceiling in here? This is trap doors. Those are acacia wood trapdoors, domum ornamentum. And this is stair. So I don't want that. We could do stair around and then do slab. Why don't we do that? Acacia, ACAC. Let's do, yeah, I think that is domum as it can be, that there are acacia wood stairs. So I need some acacia wood. You will receive a basic pack of supplies and equipment in your next colony setting area. We won't need to worry about supplies now that we are, I would like to mention one thing about this. We are on surplus of our feeding resources as equipment. Everyone has good equipment in their bags, and there's still some stored for. Excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. That's wonderful. I am really happy to hear that. Yay. So let me put this here. We're not using these. We're barely sleeping, but I should hold on to those and the light. Let's bring the architect cutter down again. And let's open this. Let's put this here. That sounds wonderful. That definitely does. Let's take some of this and let's come to here. We need stair and we need slab. And this is what we're going to use. Let's move that out and let's stair this part right here. We're just going to bring this whole thing right here like this, in like this, and whoops, and then we will add the next part, the slab part for the roof.
Oh, nice.
Ah, see, she likes it. Hey, Mikey. That was Ren saying nice. She likes it. Yeah.
Privileged to live here.
Aw, she says she feels privileged to live here. Isn't that so sweet? Well, I'm glad that she's very happy. She's very happy with your suggestion, Mr. Villager. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. And now we have this full area here where people can see the jewelry that she has in the store. Let me look at this and see how far I can bring this back. I need that part, but this can be sidewalk all the way up to here. Let's have this be the street sidewalk on this side. let's look at this side and see. We don't have as much on this side, so this is good. This can be here like that, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I see that. I might, do I want to make it? I'll just have that, just in case somebody gets stuck. And there, it's pretty on the inside. So what do I want to do here? We think we're going to put this on. So let's see if we can. If we can put this on top. Let's do this. Here's our first piece. I'm in the way. Here's one. Here's two. And we'll continue around. And then in the middle part, we'll just put solid. We'll just put a different type there. Let's bring this and this here. There we go. So there's that side. Which way do I want? Would I rather have this go like this? I think I might rather have this side come this way and meet those sides over there. Oops. There's that. And then over here, this, and that. Okay, so that gives a little up piece to this. Now we can either put this on top, like this. Let's see if we like the way this looks. I think that's okay. I think that is okay. It kind of matches this front piece right here. And the way the rest of the building is, it is in keeping with the building in that respect. That is really quite nice. That definitely is. All right, let's come in. Let's close the door. Ren is at her ovens right now. And this is the new area. Let's see. Our children for now won't have to help with a garden unless they want to, unless they like gardening, right? Yeah, because sometimes kids love to do that, but they don't have to, and that's the thing. And then everyone here now is working on regular shifts like in your past cities. Okay. Offering them better feeding, more time for sleeping, and also more safe life conditions. Also, you have sent a little list of regulations that you have suggested to Tucker. That's a paper letter that is stored at the local warehouse. Please deliver it to him. Okay. Even that we are natively anarchists. What is that word? Naturally anarchists? Is that what you're saying? And don't have a common ruler. You agreed to respect his authority and recognize him as a ruler. Tucker is not a ruler. Tucker is a mayor. We have a democracy. So Tucker is a mayor, and he is beloved, and it's the only reason why he's still mayor after all this time, that he is very amenable to what the people want, and they love him, and so that's why he's still mayor. He is not a ruler. He founded the place, and so he has a lot of respect because no one would be here if it wasn't for him. So in that respect, that gives him importance in the town, but he still has to earn his place as the leader of the people. And that's something that he is doing. I don't know that I want to get rid of these pieces just yet. Let's put these up here, but we will put this down. Yes, they actually are absolutely doing that naturally. Yeah, I thought you meant naturally. That's okay. That's okay. Your English is amazing. You even heard Ren coughing. She might have tried to read the regulations. Regulations. You have regulamentations, but it's regulations. Regulations is the word. And let's put this here. Gulations. That's the actual word. Mr. Villager is doing really well on his English. He's certainly doing much better than I'm doing on Portuguese. But I am doing some work on Portuguese. One of these days, you have to test me on my Portuguese. But you have to be nice, because I'm not that far, but I'm much farther along, I hope. And yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Look at this, Mr. Villager. Thank you. Obrigado. This is beautiful. I love it. I love this as the jewelry store. This is perfect. I do have to go now. I actually do. But I wanted to at least get a roof on top of this. And then we'll put in some lights and some things. That slab is not going to make it possible for us to put in lights, I don't think. Yep. So we'll have to figure out some kind of way that we're going to light the place. Maybe we can put them in the corners, and we'll look and see what happens with that. Nope. So we'll have to have lanterns or something in the windows. But thank you so much. Obrigado. I love the fact that when you send me an idea, I'm not finished. I have to do the inside that you suggested. But when you send me an idea, we work well together, and I like that. I actually do, Mr. Villager. So thank you very much. Let me come here. Okay, people, here we are. We'll come back here on Thursday. We'll do some stuff, and we'll do some stuff in Rosa Ouro also. But this is the retail jewelry store that we're making out of a Mesa ores smeltery. And it was such a pretty jewel of a building that we just loved the way it looked, and we knew that we could do something really special with it. Enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And I think I had Toking earlier. Thank you for being in chat. Mr. Villager, Zaf is asleep. But Afgaristo, Zav, thank you for being in chat. And here we go. We've been listening to, very faintly in the background, but we have been listening to Drone Hands music. And definitely, good luck. And I think you're beyond luck now. I think you have a solid foundation in your village. So absolutely. But we wish you continued success with your village. And here we go. We've been listening to Drone Hands music. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus now. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye for now.